Hello and welcome to episode 19 of the Pilgrim Way, a Football Manager 2022 series here on Boston United FM. We have taken over as the new manager of Boston United in Conference North, but we're using a management model more common across Europe than in the depths of English football, where our Director of Football controls our transfers and contracts. Professor Jonathan Van-Tam is our Technical Director, providing his medical expertise. It's the final day of the National League season, and unfortunately we are relying on a favour elsewhere for us to clinch the league title. And with it, automatic promotion up to the Football League. We started off April in perfect form, winning 4 games in a row without even conceding a goal. However, the last 2 matches have seen the destiny of the season fall out of our hands. A home draw with lowly Eastleigh was followed up by a collapse away at Solihull Moors, where we lost 2-1. We face Gloucester City at home on this final day. Chesterfield are ahead of us by a single point, meaning that we can go up with a victory in our game should they not win theirs. In a huge coincidence, they face Solihull, the team who beat us in our previous match. A point for us would only do it if Chesterfield are beaten by 2 goals or more, due to how close our goal differences are. In the very least, we will finish second, barring a heavy defeat to Gloucester, and get home advantage in the playoff semi-finals. However, the final is at Wembley. We're almost at full strength for this crucial match, as only Mamadi Camara misses out from our strongest lineup with a broken ankle suffered a few weeks ago. Gavin Massey fills in on the right wing. Benny Ashley Seal and Timmy Abraham have 43 goals between them this season, and it would certainly help if they added a couple today. On the bench is recent free signing Daniel Phillips, formerly of Watford. Gloucester kick off this match that we really must be winning. We come forward early on, Massey on the edge of the box, here's Kane. Neat little passing around the edge of the area. Can we get a shot on goal? We do, we've scored. But unfortunately it's going to be disallowed for offside. Tight, but it was the right call. Now Gloucester, they're on the attack. They're through, have a shot. They've hit the inside of the post and we've cleared it. Almost coming up to half time. Trying to get this goal before the break. Massey had plenty of players around him. He's got his shot away, but it's well saved by the goalkeeper. Keep plugging away before the 45 minutes are up. Ashley Seal in the box. Here's Massey again. Seems to be the danger man. We've had a shot. It's been blocked. Another one. And this time it goes in. But again, it's being disallowed for offside. Very controversial, this one. The player offside doesn't get anywhere near the ball, but unfortunately it's been disallowed. And that was the last action of the half. We go in 0-0. We've been the better side. We've had 2 goals disallowed. Gloucester have hit the post, but we need to keep going and win this game in the second half. 70 minutes gone. Just 20 minutes of the season to go. Can we find a winner and put the pressure on Chesterfield? Good effort there. Well saved. Again, we're going forward. 89 minutes. Are we going to run out of chances? Stevens with the header, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Seconds to go. We've drawn 0-0, and I don't think that's going to be enough for automatic promotion. We have to be disappointed that we didn't win that game. Look at the statistics. Possession 59%. We had an XG of over 2. Yet we have only managed to draw 0-0 in front of 3,633. Chesterfield drew their match as well, as Solihull Moors snatched a late equaliser, so a win for us would have seen us leapfrog them to the top. It now means we go on to play in the end of season playoffs. We face Ebbsfleet United at home in the semi-finals, and are now missing midfielder Josh Dugmore, who is suspended. Daniel Phillips comes into the side, otherwise we are unchanged. Victory sees us go through to the Wembley final against either Carlisle United or Yeovil Town. Here we go then, the playoffs. We're on TV. There's our 4-2-4 formation that we've played throughout this save. And Ebbsfleet, of course, they're going 4-2-3-1, as it seems does everybody else. And it was Ebbsfleet who got the game underway. Early chance for Ebbsfleet, repelled. On the counter, Longelo through for Timmy Abraham. He shoots, but he's put it wide. Ebbsfleet now with the free kick, and they've headed the ball in at the far post. It's disaster. Just over half an hour gone, and we're 1-0 down at home to Ebbsfleet in the playoffs. Of course, if we lose this game, that is it. Season over until next year. Coming up towards the break, attacking down the left-hand side. Here's Dan Butler, gets his cross in, and we've equalised. Timmy Abraham, of course it is. Our hot shot striker. He's nodded as level. Excellent work down the left-hand side. Butler with the cross. Abraham in the middle of the goal. Heads it past the goalkeeper. 1-1. Now just before half-time, and we've gone 2-1 up. Gavin Massey, he's turned this game around. Final seconds of the first half. And we're in front. A very deep free kick, and there's Massey on the volley to tap it into an unguarded net. That's 2-1 at half-time. The way we've played all season, we absolutely must at least get to the playoff final and have a day out at Wembley. And we're doing well so far. After that setback of the Sabara goal, Abraham and Massey have turned it around, and we're 2-1 up. Players just need to keep their heads. We're happy that we're winning, and we need to keep it that way. We're on the attack. 5 minutes to go. This has been a very boring second half. Trying to keep it tight at the back. Nullify the Ebbsfleet attack. Abraham coming forward. We're just passing the ball around at the back. We're in the final few seconds of the game, surely. Abraham coming forward. Some neat passing. We've lowered the tempo. We've shortened the passing. We're just going to try and pass our way to the end of the game, but we've lost the ball. But there is the final whistle. We go through to Wembley and the playoff final. There you can see on screen, we ended the game in a 4-5-1 formation, very defensive, and it worked. We've got through to the playoff final. We definitely deserved it. 19 shots to 7, 57% possession, and we more than trebled their XG. We will face Carlisle United in the playoff final at Wembley, which means it is second versus third for promotion to the Football League. Janoy Donasian comes back in at right back, having missed the semi-final due to a lack of fitness. No other changes as we look to defeat a Carlisle side who we drew away to and beat at home in the normal league season. Time to walk down Wembley Way. Here we go then, at Wembley. Boston United versus Carlisle United. 4-2-4 versus 4-2-3-1. Should be a very tight match. Second versus third. Obviously, we missed out on top spot. Very, very small margins it was in the end. We've coming forward early on. A header saved by the goalkeeper. And it's been a pretty uneventful first half. We need to go out there in this second half, grab a goal, and keep it tight. Carlisle attacking down the right-hand side. They get their cross in, and that's a massive chance gone begging there. Carlisle again, building their way forward. This time down the left-hand side. Manu, oh dear, think we may have a bit of a disaster. Donatian has been sent off, but we've got through to full time 0-0, and we're now into extra time. 9 minutes into the first period. We're missing a man. Can we get through to at least penalties? But Abraham is through. He shoots, but it's a poor effort straight at the goalkeeper, and it has gone to a penalty shootout. Carlisle step up and score, and Benning misses. He hits the crossbar. Patterson scores for Carlisle. Kane, great penalty. We're still one behind. Charters scores for Carlisle. Abraham, of course, he scores. Mellish for Carlisle. He keeps their advantage. They're currently 4-2 up. Here's Scales. And he's hit the crossbar as well. And it's Carlisle that get the promotion and not Boston United. There you can see we ended up playing a flat back four, flat four across midfield, and just Timmy Abraham up front for the whole of extra time, thanks to the sending off of our fullback Donatian. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite take the advantage of getting to the penalty shootout. Almost 40,000 people at Wembley saw that match. We definitely dominated in terms of shots and possession, slightly ahead on XG, but it just wasn't to be. Time to reflect on the individual performances we've seen this season as striker Timmy Abraham won Fans Player of the Season. He's contracted for 2 more seasons, thankfully, and picked up the Young Player, Goal of the Season, Top Goal Scorer, Most Player of the Match, and Highest Average Rating awards too. Definitely a shrewd bit of business by the Director of Football to bring him in on a free transfer last summer. Overall, we've had a really impressive season, with the undoubted highlight a replay away at Old Trafford after holding Manchester United to a 0-0 draw at our community stadium. We invested those gate receipts from that match into junior coaching, youth recruitment and our training facilities, all of which will be in force for the summer. We missed out on promotion by the skin of our teeth on 2 occasions, but ultimately it was the penalty shootout disappointment that means we spend at least 1 more season in the National League. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.